Welcome back to The Aspiring Actor's Guide to New York City. Working title.
It's The Aspiring Actor's Guide to New York. Yeah.
With your hosts, Kyle Jurassic, that's me, and guest starring Quinn and Lena. I swear Lena exists. I swear she's real. She's sitting right there. She's just off camera. One of these days she'll make a guest appearance. Maybe it'll be today. I don't know. Today we're going to go over what is an ECC. An ECC stands for an Equity Chorus Call. Now, I know you're wondering, Kyle, can I go to an equity chorus call if I'm not equity? Yes. You do not need to be in the union to attend an ECC. You just may not necessarily get seen at an ECC, again, if you are not in the union. Even if you're in the union, you might not necessarily get seen if you don't go early enough. The way an ECC works is a half an hour before the start time of the equity chorus call, the monitor will arrive and call off all of the names of all the union members who signed up online to attend the ECC. When a name is called of somebody that is in the room, they will say here, and they will take a plastic card. There's Lena. She's making a guest appearance. Hot dog. Lena and Quinn, everybody. My dogs. Where are my dogs at? Right behind me. Where was I? So the monitor calls off all the names of the people who signed up. They get cards in sequence. Now, if you are in the union and do not know this, don't walk off with those cards. The monitors all get their own set of cards that they have to hold on to, they have to keep track of. And if they lose one, then that sucks. They know who they give the cards to, and they're probably going to hunt you down if you walk off with one of their cards.
I will find you.
So don't do it. If you were not in the union, there is not a separate list for non-union in EMC. If you've been to a couple of EPAs and not been seen, you can understand the frustration of being non-union at an EPA. It is the worst. I do not want to do that again. And oftentimes at ECCs, they will take unofficial lists. So you can show up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and if nobody else has put a piece of paper on the outside of the building, you can put a piece of paper on the outside of the building. Write the name of the call, write male singers, 10 a.m. if that's the way the call's working, and write your name next to the number 1. People will start signing up below your name, and they will transfer that list onto the official list when the monitor gets in, most of the time. Technically, it's against the rules. Technically, it's against the rules for an unofficial list to be honored. But oftentimes it will be. So if you are number 1, then after all of the equity members have been seen, you get to go in the next group. That being said, as long as they are still seeing people at the ECC, an equity member can sign up and go in the next group. As long as the last group has not lined up, an equity member can still be seen and can still cut ahead of any non-union member because they have paid their dues, literally. And that is their right to cut in front of you. ECCs! What else? Quinn, what else? She doesn't know. She's never been to one. ECCs are frequently shorter calls. 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. is a frequent window, and then 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. is another window that they will often separate the boys and the girls, which, if you are a man like me, makes things a little easier because there are fewer men going out for these auditions than there are women. And that is unfortunate if you are a white blonde girl. I'm sorry. The competition's harder for you than it is for me. And it's not fair. It's not fair that that's the case, but that is the case. So, thanks for coming out. Hopefully I'll see you on the next video. If you have any questions, please write them in the comment section below, and I'll be doing a Q&A video in a couple weeks, answering any questions that people might have. Have a good time out there. See you in the trenches. The very observant of you will notice I'm wearing the same shirt because this is actually being recorded on the same day. And I'm drinking the same glass of wine. Oh, it's still old though. It hasn't gotten any older. It actually has. Just a few minutes. Chase your dreams.